Hi, my name is Cameron Cooley. I'm a freshman at East High School, and I'm here to explain what is etymology and why is it useful. You may be asking, what is etymology? Etymology is the study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed. According to Cristiano Gusano, etymology is the study of the origin of words and how the meaning of words has changed over the course of history. Let's get meta and take the word etymology as an example. Etymology derives from the Greek word eutymos, meaning true. Etymologia was the study of words' true meanings. This evolved into etymology by the way of the Old French etymology. That's all fairly straightforward, but there are many, many words in the English language that have unexpected and fascinating origins. When did etymology start? Etymology was started when Europeans traveled across the Middle East and started to study other languages and writings of that language. As more and more people traveled, spreadings of these languages went to different places and started to fuse with that native language. Now, there are massive language groups, and they are split into two trees, the Indo-European language tree and the non-Indo-European language tree. What is a language tree? A language tree is a group of languages that descend from one parent language. Then that parent language has brothers and sisters and all the other family members that came from a parent language and so forth. Indo-European language tree. According to Christian Violati, the Indo-European languages are a family of related languages that today are widely spoken in the Americas, Europe, and also Western and Southern Asia. Just as languages such as Spanish, French, Portuguese, and Italian are all descended from Latin, Indo-European languages are believed to derive from a hypothetical language known as Proto-Indo-European, which is no longer spoken. It is highly probable that the earliest speakers of this language originally lived around Ukraine and neighboring regions of the Caucasus and southern Russia, then spread to most of the rest of Europe and later down into India. The earliest possible end of Proto-Indo-European linguistic unity is believed to be around 3400 BCE. Since the speakers of the Proto-Indo-European language tree did not develop a writing system, we have no physical evidence of it. The science of linguistics has been trying to reconstruct the Proto-Indo-European language using several methods, and although an accurate reconstruction of it seems impossible, we have today a general picture of what Proto-Indo-European speakers had in common, both linguistically and culturally. In addition to use the comparative methods, there are studies based on comparisons on myths, laws, and social institutions. Non-Indo-European language tree. The non-Indo-European language tree is the group of languages left pretty much untouched by Indo-Europeans. According to Dr. L. Kip Wheeler, the Indo-European family of languages is fairly broadly distributed today, embracing perhaps half of the world's inhabitable surface area. However, the Indo-European family is limited to origin to those tongues appearing first in Europe, the Middle East, and India. Elsewhere in the world, a number of language families seem to be completely unrelated to Proto-Indo-European, hence non-Indo-European language tree. Why is etymology important? Well, to get the basics out of the way, etymology is important for a few reasons. For starters, you would need to decode an unfamiliar word. You would find the prefix, root word, and suffix of the word to find out its etymological meaning. Another reason it could be used is for learning another language. If you understand the translations for a word and you are unsure of its connotation and denotation, use the same process above and put it in a sentence to grasp a better clue at it. P.S. Do not use Google Translate. The reason why I say don't use Google Translate is because Google Translate is a insufficient way of trying to decode words based on a certain language. It doesn't give the actual, it's like a generalization of the word, but it's not the actual word. How does etymology affect me? Etymology affects you by giving an advantage over others by knowing and understanding words that others don't. Most people don't pay attention to words and read over them. With the help of etymology, you will further advance your vocabulary. Etymology also helps by widening your vocabulary. You'll be able to look at certain things and say, "Oh, I know what that word means," and then the person will be like, "What? What do you mean?" "Oh, this word means such and such." And if you apply etymology to your modern world texts, your newspapers, whatever you read, you'll find that you're able to grasp the concepts of what the author is trying to say more effectively with etymology being in your life. Well, here's my bibliography of where I got all of my information from. Thank you for spending your time here listening to me speak about etymology and why it's useful. Ta-ta.